Welcome to responding to comments on my second channel, and David Bowser asks, what kind of strings are those? And this is a question I get a lot. I also have the comment right here on my screen, and I think later I'm going to add the comment here so it looks like I'm looking at it. That'll be a really silly thing to do, or maybe I won't do that. I don't know. But anyway, he asked, what kind of strings are those? And this is a question I get quite a lot, especially when I use the U-bass, which is very, very strange. It's a ukulele-sized bass, and these strings, I actually don't know what to call these, but they're very rubbery. Like they're very, very bendy. It's almost like playing black licorice, and they allow you to get really low tones. And this is actually the same range as a regular bass, just really, really small. But the main strings that I use clear tone strings, and I use them because, and they're not paying me to say this, though they could if they want to. They certainly could. If it's a product that I'm into and they want to pay me to shout them out in a video, I'm definitely not above that. I see me doing a lot more sponsors going forward. It's a good part of like a different revenue stream for YouTubers. And for me, if I'm going to be using the products anyway. All right, this is going into a whole nother conversation, but I use clear tone strings because I actually found them when I found Fluff, and he did a video testing all these different coated strings, and they fared the best. So I was like, I should try them out. So kind of how they work is they promote them like they're louder, and that might be true. I haven't really noticed that difference, nor would that be something I necessarily care too much about, but they just feel totally like regular strings because they have a coating on them that was originally made for computer parts. And so it's like 2 microns thick, so it just feels like regular strings, except they don't corrode as easily. So they just last longer is essentially why they use them. I don't think they sound any different. I'm not that particular about my strings. I think any string that isn't super crappy is going to sound just fine, but these just last a lot longer, and then that means I don't need to change my strings that much. They have sent me their acoustic versions too, and I think maybe the coating has somewhat of effect on the acoustic strings, because I don't think I like the Cleartone's acoustic strings. Maybe, I don't know, but at the same time I don't know what else to compare them to. Maybe it's just weird going to acoustic, I don't know. But for electric, I just put on Cleartone strings, and then I get in contact with them if I need any. They'll send me a big box, so that's definitely a big upgrade, big reason to use them for me, of course, too. I could probably reach out to other string companies if I wanted to, but these last a lot longer, and that's the main thing for me. Same tone as other strings, but they just last way longer. I think I got another thing I would like to see them improve. Let me see if I can find another pack. And this is just from an aesthetic point of view, or like a marketing point of view. They have the monster cases, and this pack looks awesome. That looks super cool. Like I did in the down tuning video, which I think maybe this comment was. I forget where the comment came from. But then their regular packs, I just don't like the way that they look. But if the strings are fine, then that's really what matters. But I think it would be cool to see them have a different design on the pack, strictly just, I guess, from a marketing standpoint. The actual logo on the regular strings doesn't look that great, in my opinion. But anyway, that's the type of strings I use.